Good morning. Today we are back at Universal and we are heading into the studios today to do some of the bits that we didn't do the other day. So we're heading back in there and we're going to be doing some Harry Potter. We've got a few photos that we want to get, and we also want to try and get on the Bourne Stuntacular as well. And then Islands of Adventure is just over there. We can see the Hulk going round in the background there on the skyline. So we'll be heading into Islands of Adventure to get a few bits done in there as well. But what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do Harry Potter, and we're going to try and get the train over and do the same journey that Harry did. So we're going to go into the studios first, we're going to go up that way, we're going to go to Ollivanders, and then we're going to go on the train over to Islands, try and get on Hagrids over there. I say try, because the queues here can get really big depending on what kind of events and stuff are on. So over to Hagrids, and then we'll grab a ride on Velocicoaster as well. And then before we leave, we're going to hit the water rides, aren't we? Well, that's the plan. So that's our plan for today, and that's what we're looking to do. We've got loads to get through today, loads to do. So let's get started.
Let's go.
Once they've decided what to put in. So we're into the main park now. There's Hollywood Ride Rocket. It's awful. Awful. Absolutely awful.
If the Bourne Stuntacular is around now, you want to just do that first?
Yeah, if it's...
Where are you from? Where? No, where? Midland. Hi, look at your shirt.
Oh, you alright?
Great Scott.
Where have you been?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, I went to the Middle Ages.
Did you?
Just for fun. Just to be, I wanted to see what the plague looked like. It was worse than COVID. But it was. Very good.
Great Scott.
Jump in, Gringotts! Exactly, Great Scott. Have fun.
It's the train and the Delorian from Back to the Future. Looks absolutely awesome. Makes me wonder what kind of work they get done to them, because I mean they're just sat out here in the sun and they're just kind of, the almanac's in there. This one's nice, isn't it? Actually, it's a bit better than Jurassic Park one. This one's actually got an interior. You can see the interior. It's all on the almanac's on the back and all gubbins on the back here to make it look like it actually goes. It's got sound effects as well. One of my favourite movie cars, this.
So cool, isn't it?
Yep, very.
I love it.
In the Back to the Future trilogy, Dr. Emmett Brown's DeLorean time machine breaks the time barrier, first by road and finally by defying gravity itself. Just heading through Springfield. There isn't really much in here that I'm particularly interested in. Maybe a donut, maybe going to Moe's at some point. The ride, if we have time, but I've not heard good things about it, so I'm not too sure how. It's just a screen base and everyone says it's rough and it hurts your back, and so I'm not really too fussed, I don't think. The Duff Men, I'm not sure if they've actually got a name. Have they got a name?
I don't think they have a name. That's Duff Man there.
Oh yeah.
What I didn't know until recently is that all of these ones here, where you've got like those picking up track, it's all one long unit.
Yeah, it's just one long big building inside, it's all connected. It's just the fascias make it look like they're separate buildings. But so the Quickie Mart's not really a Quickie Mart. The Quickie Mart is just like a souvenir shop. Oh, there you go, that's cool. There's like donut flasks here you can get, t-shirt. All the same normal stuff that you always find, shot glasses, t-shirts, plushies, socks. They do a lot of socks over here, I've noticed.
Yeah,
do
there's
socks
loads.
in UK parks?
I don't think so. Although I've seen somebody on with, I want to say Wickerman socks.
I've never noticed socks before.
You can get a squishy cup. This is one of those Mr. Sparkle. There's an episode where Homer's like has a Japanese cleaning product with his face on it. I guess that's what that's based on.
It's more like Mr. Hanky. Oh, I quite like these.
Yeah, you can get name badges.
Pin badges, is it pin badge? Pin badge with your name on, so like you work at the Quickie Mart. Do they have Robert or Rob? James, Jake, Joe, Jonathan, George. These are all J's, so I'll start with J. Oh, they've got blank ones. There's a Homer if you wanted that one. Mum, Dad. These are all A's and B's.
Robert. Last one.
Oh, it's the last one. That might be a sign. Might have to come back and get that. Put it at the back of the Nicole ones for me so I can come back and get it.
I'm actually going to do that.
Take all the Nicole ones off, put Robert at the back of there, and I know where it is. Sorry to any other Roberts out there that might want it, but it looks like it's the last one with my name on, so I am going to be that cheeky and that person. I am going to do that. If I don't buy it and you're watching this and your name's Robert and you want one, it's behind the Nicoles. There's a Bart one there if you want a Bart one. Oh, Duff, I might have to buy one of them just for the sake of it.
It's just an orange. It's not actually beer. So that was Police Chief Wiggum, and he told me that if I see any suspicious activity, I need to take care of it myself because he's taking a little nap. That's quite a cool little thing they've got there. So that's everything, thank you.
14.57.
Thank you.
So we found a nice shady place to sit down and we're going to get our donut out. Look at the size of it.
Absolutely huge.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. The size of
But
it.
that was actually cheaper than buying 2 separate donuts, the small ones, so
So
in fact, I'm not going to do that.
We're going
unless
to
you
eat
wanna
as
put it
much
back
of
in.
this as we can.
We'll see if we can squeeze it in the bag, but I don't think we've got room because of Universal and their lockers.
soft and nice, and oh my god, it's messy.
That's what they give you nice and thoughts. Because they know that it's too hot for the icing to stay how it should be.
Jesus. How much does this cost?
$8.
Oh, it's nice though. Now I know what you're going to say. Haven't you got a Universal comp? Yes. We've left it. So we're going to have to
Fork out.
fork out for bottles all day.
Well, for the amount of time that we're going to be here, I don't think it'll make much difference.
I think we'll be here longer than you think.
Do you?
Yep. You seem to have this idea in your head that we go to places for an hour, get on everything in an hour and get out.
No, I don't.
He does. He does. But, and then we end up being there all day. Well, in saying it was absolutely massive and we'd eat as much as we could, we've actually almost finished it, so.
Yeah, it's really not as big as it looks actually.
Or maybe we're just really hungry. And just like that,
It's gone. It's gone.
and it's gone. South Park reference to anybody who watches South Park. We're going to go and have a photo with the fish, and then we should really start getting to a queue or something because we've been here nearly an hour,
Yeah.
and all we've done is walk around the Quickie Mart,
Keep Doc Brown.
talk to Doc Brown for 2 minutes.
Everybody talks about some fateful day.
Right. At least we can take a photo. Heading to Diagon Alley. Last time that I looked, Gringotts was on a 40-minute wait. So we're going to head and do that because that's quite low for Gringotts. And then once we come out of there, we'll look at all the other stuff and see where we can go.
Cool. Yeah, we've got the night bus little experience thing over there to do as well, haven't
Yeah,
we?
we have.
So we'll go over there.
That's just there.
And a phone box to go with it. Here's the night bus. Bit of a queue for it at the moment. A few people about.
So now we're going to head through to Diagon Alley.
What did he say, dear?
Diagon Alley.
Yes, I thought he did.
Go.
That's really cool, isn't it? I like the way they've got the sound of the moving bricks in there, so it sounds like the bricks are moving.
As you walk through, it sounds like all the bricks.
That's very, very cool. This is very immersive as well. They've done very well with the Harry Potter stuff, they really, really have.
We're going to go and get on Gringotts, but
Try that again. Where are we going?
Gringotts, the Wizard Bank. Ain't no safer place. Not one. Except perhaps Hogwarts. Apologies to anybody with a West Country accent. I don't think that was very good.
anything different in this shop than what we've seen previously.
Mystery magic memos, so you write on it whatever you want to write, and then you fold it up like a paper aeroplane and fly it, because they fly themselves. They've got quills in here, which I've not seen before. They've also got these...
Could you not just shout to the person and tell them what you want to tell them across the room?
Ministry.
Why don't you guys go get the stuff out?
You see the size of the ministry? Don't listen to them. Envelope seal sets as well, which are quite cool.
Oh, that's quite cool. I like them.
I'd never use it, but it's quite cool. How does it work the way it's supposed to? That's what Hedwig has to say to you.
That white bird.
Such an idiot. Hedwig's had enough of you.
I'm pretty sure everyone's had enough of me by now.
Location specific merch though as well.
Oh, I like that. I love this. Like our road signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It's a shame they don't actually sell like a plastic version of that sign that you can just buy.
You'll probably find one on Etsy somewhere.
Yeah. Again, like I've said before, Etsy's the place to go if you want like decent fan merch, if you like.
Hey guys. Straight.
We just went there because we wanted the money.
Okay.
All these ones. So many. So we're going in now. So many.
Amazing.
It's actually amazing.
I literally can't wait for this.
Good morning, welcome to Ollivanders. We are makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Here, the wand chooses the wizard, and curious, I do sense a very powerful magic. It is in you, young wizard. What is your name? Oh, yes, come on over here. I was wondering when I'd be seeing you. Right here. Which is your wand arm? Is it your right or left hand? Very good. Well, you may know that every Ollivander wand has a core of a powerful magical substance. We use unicorn hairs, phoenix tail feathers, heartstrings of dragons. Hold it up and say Lumos.
Lumos.
Good. Very nice. Meteor Jinx. Ricolto. That is definitely not your wand. Now that is a perfect fit. This is a wand of reed.
So cool. Time to go pick a wand.
I'm not sure if he was listed in there, but one picks you, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry.
Not when you're not selected. Who's next?
Bellatrix.
I really want Bellatrix's, but I also want Snape's. Is it Peter Pettigrew that has the really cool wand?
It's really cool, but he's a rubbish
Trash.
character.
But I don't know if it's the old.
Yeah, it is. He's got a really cool wand. But he's just bad. Like, I know he's supposed to be bad, but he's just... It is an awesome one though, but I won't be purchasing that. I love that it comes with a little map to tell you where all the locations are. Ginny, Molly...
Ron Weasley's got an orange box. Don't know if they're trying to say something.
Diggory, Victor Crom. Sorry.
Yep. Sure does.
Voila.
Snape's a good one.
Snape is a good one. He's one of my favourite characters as well. Or do I go with Bellatrix? What do you think?
Get them both.
Get them both?
Yeah. I'll pay for them.
You joking?
No.
Why?
Because you paid for my droid yesterday.
You sure?
So have you got them?
I have got my ones.
Did you enjoy the experience?
I absolutely loved that. The little show was really cute. It was nice. It was literally like the first movie, so Philosopher's Stone. It was literally almost word for word the same. All the effects and stuff that went off were the same. But no, it was really nice. I think from what I've read, they normally choose a child to do it, which is understandable.
They always choose a child to do it. Unless there's no children in the room, they always choose a child.
Yeah. Which is completely understandable. But no, it was great. Ollivanders is really cool. It's really close to the movie, which I love. So
who did you settle on?
I settled on Bellatrix and Snape.
Both my favourite characters in the film.
Yeah, absolutely love Bellatrix Lestrange. I know she's a Death Eater, but I just love that. I think she's amazing. So, as these are interactive, let's go cast some spells. So on the floor there is a plaque which basically tells you where you need to point and the action that you need to do and the spell that it is. The sender. Oh god, it's so much fun. So it's like the Marauders map. In that there's footprints and stuff. All around the edges are, so any that are circular are spells that you can cast, any that are in a diamond are stores and shops and places to get drinks and stuff like that.
What's Nocturne Alley, man?
So Nocturne Alley is where the Dark Wizard's shop.
Well done in non-vegetarian, so suffering to Paris. Promote you not know where you can't afford favorite carrots.
This one doesn't tell me what I need to do. So whatever I'm doing with my wand, it's projecting on the screen back there. That's clever.
You just can't get good service these days. That's no reason.
Yeah. So this is the store where Harry ends up in the Chamber of Secrets because he travels with Floo Powder. And says Diagon Alley. It's got a nice price tag on it as well though. Talking Berks. Before we jump on the train.
Hiya.
Hey.
Welcome to the night pass.
Thanks very much. Where are we going?
That all depends on where you need to go, don't it?
Leaky Cauldron, I think.
Leaky Cauldron?
Yeah.
That's in London. Yeah, you could probably walk there. Yeah. You know your way to Diagon Alley?
I do.
You do? Can you point it out to me? I'm lost.
Should be your first left, isn't there? They're looking for the leaky cauldron.
Yeah, here's your point. Your first test. Point it out. Point out leaky cauldron.
Over there.
Good job. I didn't think you know this my new stuff.
That's where he's going.
Hey, if you go in there, be sure to try the bar to be. They'll change your life.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I had it.
Yeah.
It changed my life.
Nice frothy frozen butter beer. It does sound good right now.
Oh man. Man, let me tell you, it tastes so good, it'll make your body walk away.
Don't know about all that. Don't think I want that to happen.
Yeah. Let's just say we had to cut back.
Yeah, it looks like you have too.
I cut back a lot.
You definitely cut back quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not too much if you ask me.
I might have overdid it.
So we're gonna head into King's Cross. A lot smaller than the real thing. We're gonna head into King's Cross and we're gonna get the Hogwarts Express, which I can't wait for. It's currently a 20-minute wait by the look of it, so it's gone up by 5 minutes. But that's fine, we've seen it a lot longer while we've been here, so we're gonna head on that now.
Islands of Adventures. First you're gonna need your park ticket to leaving Universal Studios.
Definitely not People's Way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So to be able to do this, you have to have a two-part ticket or a park hopping ticket or whatever they're called. You have to have a ticket for Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure to be able to ride the Hogwarts Express either way.
Otherwise, it would be free entry into the other park.
Exactly.
Which they don't want you to do. So
and they do check that. They've just scanned it. So we made it to Hogsmeade. We just got the Hogwarts Express from Universal Studios over to Islands of Adventure. That was really good, I really enjoyed that. Really cool, effects on it are really cool. Yeah, really cool way to get from one part to another. What did you think of it?
No, that's a lie. I didn't know. When I first heard about it, I thought it was just like a nice scenic train ride you could get. And then I realised that it had all these effects built in and you couldn't actually see out the windows, and they had video playing in the windows to give you like a story, to keep you immersed. At this point, after riding it myself, what do I think of that? I think I would have liked to have been able to see travelling across between the parks, but I think that would have ruined the Harry Potter immersion.
Yeah, it would. So
I'm 100% behind the way they've done it. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's good to keep you immersed. So you go from one land to the other.
Yeah.
Especially for kids and stuff who want to, and as a parent, if you want to keep your kid immersed for that, I think it's brilliant. The idea behind it and the way Universal have done that is really good. I think that they've done such a good job of this whole Harry Potter thing that they've got going on here. I think it's just awesome, the level of immersion they've gone to and the way they've tried to keep you within that world going between the two parks. I think that's it's amazing. It's really good. It's a different experience. So yeah, it's good. I'm all for it. It's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so Gringotts. What do we think?
Gringotts. You say what you think first.
I thought it was good. I was expecting a little bit better, if I'm honest. But yeah, no, I thought it was okay. I'd ride it again. I probably wouldn't wait any more than 40 minutes for it. The story behind it's really cool, but yeah, I think I had slightly higher expectations. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it. What about you?
Okay, so my thoughts, I've had a little bit of time to process as well now. So my thoughts on Gringotts is, it is a very immersive attraction. You get in there, you do feel like you're in the bank, which I absolutely love. You've got all the animatronics there as well of the goblins, so again it makes you feel like you did the walk of shame that like Harry did when he first walked in that first film. You walk in there and they all look up at him and just say, "Ooh, it's Mr. Potter," kind of thing, and you get that kind of feeling when you're walking up the queue.
Because of the way that the goblins look up at you and stuff.
Yeah, I love that. It's really good, so immersive, so great, exactly what you'd want and what you'd expect. The ride itself, I didn't think much of the staff on there today, whether that's just a one-off or
no, they weren't great, were they?
I don't think they're in character.
No.
I just think they're miserable.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest. If they are in character, that didn't come across to me. So as a customer, first time doing it, as a guest, first time doing it, they just seem miserable to me. They didn't seem like they were in any kind of character at all. The actual ride experience itself, I was expecting a bit more of a coaster.
Yeah.
I was expecting a bit more. I feel like I hate saying. Well, do I hate saying this? No, I don't hate saying this. But I feel like that's been a trend every time we've come to Universal. I feel like Universal are relying on screen technology way too much.
Yeah.
And I feel like they've got enough of these rides now with screens and stuff that they're relying on.
Time for something else.
That I feel that attraction could have been. The screens are fine, but I feel like it's too screen heavy.
Yeah.
It's relying on the screens way too much.
Yeah, I agree.
I was expecting a bit more of a coaster. I was expecting a bit more coaster track going on. When we first went off and we went flying, I thought, this is actually better than I thought. And then we started and had a screen moment, which I expected. Then we moved on a bit more, then we had a screen moment, and then there was no real more coaster to it. It's a good ride, it's a good experience, it's loads of fun. But for me, it's just too screen heavy.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Maybe I'm being too harsh. If you think I'm being too harsh, pop it in the comments if you want. If you think I'm being too harsh, then maybe I am. I don't know.
I don't think you're being harsh. We've just made it to Hogsmeade. There's a few spells and stuff that I want to try while we're here. Hagrids is only on a 70-minute wait, so I think what we're going to do is grab a couple of snacks, take those into the queue with us, grab ourselves a locker, grab a drink, and take it with us. Sound good?
Nice camera, Potter. Did your mother get it for you? Let's go.
Rob likes to do his Draco Malfoy, don't you? We're gonna get some lunch, take a couple of photos that we want to take, probably jump on Velocicoaster again. The queues aren't too bad, so it was a posted 85-minute for Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Adventure, and we were out in an hour and 4 minutes, including the ride time, so we're actually out of the line in an hour and 4 minutes.
And it's an absolutely ginormous queue for
all the food outlets are wrapped. No way.
Can you not mobile order?
Yeah, but that's the queue for mobile order. So because the burger digs were so busy, we have come back to Pizza Delorian. I have a pepperoni, we both got the same thing. Pepperoni with a Coke Zero. So for 2 pepperonis and 2 Coke Zeros it came to $33. Again, that's probably one of the pricier meals. So we're going to head down now to Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster's on a posted 40-minute wait, so we'll do that. Let's ride. Good ride on Velocicoaster?
Yeah, awesome. Front seat again.
Yeah, we queued to the front row. So
Really
just
small queue for the front though.
I think that's because it had just gone down.
Yeah.
So just before we went on it, we were in the last bit of the queue, and it temporarily went down. Wasn't down for very long, probably about 5 minutes, and then it came back, and there was only 2 people in front of us for the queue for the front row. So we bagged a ride on the front row, which was great. So we're just going to head out now towards port of entry. Once we've done that, we're going to go
Jump across
through to Universal and go and watch
Bourne.
Yeah, so we're going to go watch the Bourne Stuntacular. And then once we've done that, we'll see where we are, what the queues are like, and we'll make some decisions as to what we're going to do.
Yep.
Yeah? Let's go. Thank you very much. Done.
Yeah, so the show in this park that we showed maybe 1 or 2 vlogs ago, last time we were here, it's like a parade show that we showed. That is actually ending on the 4th of June, so if you're coming after the 4th of June, that show won't be there. So they're removing it. I only found out this morning via Twitter that they're actually removing that show, so that show will be gone as of the 4th of June, and it's being replaced with alternative entertainment, it says. So we're here. Oh, there's Beetlejuice.
What?
Can I have a picture?
I don't know.
You look disgusting.
I got a lot going on today.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll squeeze you in, I guess.
Go on then.
How are you?
I'm alright.
You left me around here, are you?
No. Should we tell?
Huh? Just a hunch.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right back at you. Right back at you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Sandman. Whoa.
So we're in the queue for the Bourne Stuntacular.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I really like these movies.
Do you know what ride was in this building before the Bourne Stuntacular, Matthew?
I do. You've told me before, but I can't remember.
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. Classic.
Bit of a shame I've not been able to ride that, but I'm sure I can find some kind of POV or something on YouTube.
Well, there might be. But I definitely got somewhere.
So we've just come off the Bourne Stuntacular. It was pretty good. I've never seen a stunt show like that before. It was very interesting. I've never seen a stunt show done quite like that. So yeah, very interesting. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what happens and how it works. Well, I don't know how it works, but you know what I mean, like what actually goes on, because I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, it's definitely worth a go on it. It's definitely worth giving it a watch.
Just be mindful that it does take up an hour of your day.
It does take an hour.
So you need to factor that in.
But the show isn't an hour. The show is about 18 minutes. But from arrival at 5 o'clock going into the building, it takes 40 odd minutes just to get everybody in and get everybody seated. So just be aware that it will take an hour of your day. And the show is about 18-20 minutes. But it's worth, if you've got the time, it's worth a watch.
Yeah. If you're here.
Yeah, it is good. It's not the traditional stunt show that you probably know.
It's quite cool the way they do it.
Yeah, it is quite cool the way it works, the way it's been coordinated, the way it's been done. It is pretty good. So it's definitely worth a go. Park's now shut. Park's shut at 6. We didn't realise it was shut at 6. Matt said he checked the other day on the app and it said 9, but everything's closing there now. So
there's a thing out the front of there now that says Welcome Labware, so I reckon they've rented it out.
Yeah, they've hired it out last minute for an event. Then they seem to do that over here at Universal. If they get like a booking or like some kind of event, like if like a big company wants to hire one of the parks out, they do that and they just close the park early.
Yeah.
And they kind of do it without any warning as well. They don't really warn you as a guest that they're doing that. So yeah, that's one thing about Universal that I don't really like, if I'm totally honest. But yeah, there is a sign out there now welcoming a particular company by the name. He's got his wand out, all ready for his magic.
Can't wait. Some more spells.
Dre Head, right?
Everybody is carrying on.
Yeah, it was much of yeah.
Sendia. Sendia. One's Bourne. Is it broken already? I'm doing it right. Incendio. It's not having it.
Try a different one.
Try a different one. That was embarrassing. People might think I'm a muggle.
Not the wizard you think you are.
You're not a wizard, Matthew.
Apparently not. So this one's Herbifficus. Herbifficus. Okay, this one works. Incendio. Incendio.
Randall, I got your water.
Incendio. It's not working. Oh, there we go. My spell did work. It just took a while. Bring to it. Yeah, there we go. Revelio.
The whole group is back.
You're a wizard, Matthew.
It's about time you realised.
What, understood the level of wizardry that you possess?
Yeah.
It's a good job you're not fighting Voldemort. It'll take you all week to get the spell right. The film would have finished by the time. The film would have finished by the time you got it right.
Oh, you're so funny. I don't understand how you cannot get so sucked into this as I do, because the immersion of it and how into it like the team members are that are down here is just insane. I love it.
Yeah, but I get all gooey when I'm in Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
I get all gooey if I'm in Star Wars, so I just prefer sci-fi stuff than this like fantasy magical world, to be quite honest. Sci-fi is more my thing, not this magical stuff.
Thank you very much, Andre.
You too.
Rob just got his photo with John Hammond. How was that?
Spared no expense.
Spared no expense. We are currently heading to Popeye. Popeye's on a 10-minute posted 10-minute wait at the moment, so we'll go and do that. And then once we've done that, we will see what time it is and see what else we can get on. Make some decisions.
Yeah, we might as well stay now right through to the end.
Yeah. Currently enjoying a nice frozen butterbeer. We had planned to do here and then hop over to a Disney park, but because of the time, just how long it's taken us to get round everything today, it's taken longer than we expected.
So as you can see, my hair's gone all, I don't know what it's gone all. Just got off Bilge Rat Barges. How was it?
Really fun. Not something that we have nothing like that in the UK water ride wise.
I don't think I'd want it in the UK, to be quite honest.
I don't think I
absolutely
would.
stoked. We had
Ponchos on.
Yeah, ponchos on that we got from Disney, so we had those on. And to be quite honest, it stopped the water getting on my t-shirt, but I've come off, my feet were wet.
The seat, all the water went
My
straight
shorts
into the
are wet.
seat, didn't it?
Yeah, my shorts are wet, everything. People getting off there with like white see-through t-shirts on, you can see right through them. Like, it's crazy how wet that gets you, and it's crazy the scale and size of the rapids that you go through on that. And that is a rapid ride. That is a rapid ride.
That's proper good. I really enjoyed that.
It's really good. You've just got to be willing to get wet, because you will get wet. You won't escape it. It's impossible.
The only thing that we've really got now is just wet shorts. As we said, we had ponchos on. We also had flip-flops on.
Yeah, we put flip-flops on so we didn't walk around with wet feet.
Yeah, so we put flip-flops on, got off the ride, changed back into our shoes. That way your feet stay dry. You're not walking around with soaking wet feet all day. Because no one wants that.
It's a bit of a ball ache. Now that I'm walking back up into Jurassic Park, I feel a lot better that I have dry socks and dry shoes.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a very, very wet rapids, but very, very fun rapids.
Yeah,
so we had to do it.
I'd do it again.
Been here a couple of times now, and we haven't done it. It's because of how wet people are coming off it. But as it's our last day here at this park, we decided we had to do it.
Exactly.
So we did, and it was really fun.
It was really good.
And I'm glad we did do it.
Really fun.
Although my hair's gone to the darks now. We are going to head up here.
With the drinking hole?
The drinking hole maybe. We're going to go see if it's still open and grab ourselves a Jurassic World IPA, yeah.
We're going to get an Isla Nublar IPA.
You're right, doing this, yes.
I have. And I have two forms. How are you? Good. Can I get an Isla Nublar IPA?
Want two of them? Same thing?
No, just one.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
We'll tap right.
You're gonna come here and pick up whatever.
Close the source.
So I want to look at it.
Yeah, if they want to go over here, then I can absolutely make sense.
Remain seated with your head firmly against the headrest.
Smells quite nice.
So here is our little Jurassic World IPA. For $15 you can get a souvenir cup or glass to go with it, which we did order, but they've got none.
They've sold out part wide.
Sold out all over the park, so they can't get any. So there isn't any. Gutted. I am going to try and keep this plastic one though and try and get it home in one piece by stuffing it with socks, I think. But I don't know if it'll work. We'll try anyway, because it's got this lovely logo on it.
Jurassic World logo.
Let's have a sip. Who's sipping first?
I'm going to sip first. That's quite nice. Yeah. Rob's not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan of IPA, so I should have known that I might not like it, but it's very fruity.
It's very fruity, and I think that's why I like it.
But I thought I'd try it anyway.
I'm not a huge IPA fan.
I think it's not keeping the head because it's in plastic.
Probably.
It's a bit of a shame.
There's a shot of Matthew drinking his Jurassic World beer in front of Velocicoaster.
That's nice. As much as I'm not a massive IPA fan, it's quite fruity and refreshing considering how hot it is.
Space, keeping up with the party in front of you. For your safety, please stay off railings and curbs, especially as you enter the stable. Good evening. I'm the Hogwarts sorting hat. There's nothing I can't see. So try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Or yet, in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind. Or perhaps in Slytherin, those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends. So, just try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be.
So we have just ordered some voodoo donuts to take back with us. Because of how busy this place gets, I did mobile order. Order is being freshly prepared. So I'm just waiting for the ready confirmation before we go and get our lift. It's so humid tonight, I am still sweating.
I'm going to go and see how busy it is in the actual shop. Cool donut chair. Quite busy in there. I've had an absolutely awesome day. My hair's an absolute mess now, and I'm so tired. It's unreal.
Exhausted.
So the plan now, we've changed our plan from going to Disney Springs. It's just too late, and I can't be bothered. So we're going to go back to the room, and we're going to get a pizza, and we're going to take that back to the room, and then get some sleep and ready for tomorrow, because we've got another different park day tomorrow. I'm not going to say where we're going, but we've got another park day tomorrow.
Park.
Yeah, that we've not been to before, so that's going to be another new experience for us. It is the last park that we've not been to before that we're going to tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. So I think we're going to leave this vlog here, right on the roof of the car park in Universal. So once again, if you've got this far, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching the entire vlog series and the entire holiday. If you've done so, if you haven't, go back and watch it, because there's some really good experiences there.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you've got any thoughts on the Ollivanders experience and whether you've done it and how you found it.
If you've watched the Bourne Stuntacular as well, let us know what you thought of that.
Yeah, let us know what you thought of that, because that was completely different to what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think of that as well. And so comment below. If you like the video, please like it. Helps out the channel enormously. We are still a new channel, so every comment, like and subscribe really helps us out, and it also spurs us on to do more.
Make more content.
Yeah, and subscribe to our channel. And with all that said, once again, thank you very much for watching. From me, it's good night, and from Matt,
It's good night, friends.
good night.